My Pride, Your Pleasure, Sins. Written by L.S. Morgan. Narrated by Kelela Blake. Published by TekTime. Synopsis. Virginia Foster is a successful entrepreneur that attained great achievements mainly on the business world, but her empire seems to crack when the second in the world targets her to increase his power. Gabriel Conway is a man that always had everything he wanted, except taking his company to the status of first in the business, because an audacious woman occupied this place. Now they are stuck in an island, and between games of power, both enemies will have to decide a winner for this clash, or fight each other to the end, even if it's in bed. Chapter 1. Virginia Foster, that already was motherless since her birth, lost her father when she was 18 years old and inherited the imports company, almost broken, of the family. For the little experienced young lady, her early inclusion in the business world began not only for the necessity, but for a thirst for power, and she, against all odds, made from that point the beginning of her great empire. Virginia, CEO of Foster Imports, 20 years later, had not only the highest rank of a big company, but had a company consisting of 471 ships, operating in more than 316 ports. No doubt an achievement that few, if any, believed she would have. Now, with 38 years old, her face was once again on the front cover of Forbes magazine that brought a news report describing how she took the company to a higher status, not only by size and range, but also for a leading technology, making it the most powerful in the world, possessing the highest fleet in the field. What the editorial didn't said was that Virginia Foster, with her great power, also bossed presidents and politicians of a few countries. In her payroll, there were some big names, and she knew the intricacies of the money game. That's why the angry feelings and disbelief remained around her when Gabriel Conway took from her the South African route and her empire seemed to collide with his. Gabriel Conway looked suspicious to that invite that just arrived on his hands. It wasn't for a party, a dance, nothing like it. A strange business meeting in a remote island in the South Pacific. He would say odd, not for being about the business nature, or even for being on an island. The thing was that the invite came from Virginia Foster, his sworn arch enemy. The lioness businesswoman that clashed with him on the business field, and usually won, sent the invite which brought a picture of a white flag and a peace message. Ironic, he thought. He was certain that the unexpected invite came because of his master move when he made the outrageous woman lose a great rout. He didn't want it to be the second in the world again. He always targeted the first place, but Virginia Foster was a real strong competitor. "It's very risky, Mr. Conway," said his head security. "We don't know anything about the island, and the only way to reach there is by hydroplane from the Foster lady herself, that conveniently only carries one passenger." "I understand, Jim, but I gave my yes for this meeting. Now I have to honor. I won't fail with my attendance and let Virginia Foster say that I'm fearful and incapable of a face-to-face shock." "What if happens something to you out there? What if she sends her henchmen to kill you? What if—" "Enough of the what if. Nothing will happen. I know that we've been fighting like this on this business for so long, but something tells me that she will never take this fight to a death path. It's okay, but I will find a security gadget for you, sir." "What?"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?